Hey everybody, Rob here at Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge.
And I'm Isaiah.
And we're doing our Friday pairing this week. And this week we're going to start off with the 1502 Black Gold.
And we're pairing that with Butchertown Brandy. So this is a brandy that's out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's really nice presentation on this bottle. It's also set at about 124 proof. So,
yeah,
that gets the seal of approval for sure. Yeah, we started off yesterday testing out this pairing and found out that half a bottle wasn't enough for us to get through that day, so we kind of killed off a bottle yesterday. We'll see how much damage we do on this one.
Oh, gosh.
Just corked it. Not corked it, popped it.
Popped it. Yeah,
All
popped
right.
the cork.
Well, let's light her up.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to pour while you're getting yours going. And we're not going to be stingy today.
Oh, that's okay with me. Shout out to Calibri for finally sending my cutter back to me with a new blade.
That's awesome.
It only took a couple months.
And
a couple emails.
Good things come to those who wait.
Yes, and I am...
and you got a good thing now.
Now I have a good thing.
Now, if Calibri is listening to this, please reach out to me because I need to get your products in my lounge, and I can't get anyone to return my phone calls.
So, I just did the cold draw on this. It is like raisins, almost fig to me, and a little bit of chocolate on there.
Yeah, and that aroma is...
It's barnyard.
Barnyard again, yeah.
It's just that...
Not near as much manure as the last one we did, but
No,
definitely the hay and all those farm smells.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So on this Butchertown brandy, this is a grape brandy, but the biggest tasting note for me in this is like a peach syrup, like from canned peaches. It is.
Yeah. Well, I definitely know on the cold draw of the
sweet
cigar, I'm getting a dark chocolate and like a prune.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you said you had raisin, didn't you?
Yeah, or fig. Oh my gosh. I love that Butchertown brandy.
Yeah.
It just drinks so thick and rich, and it is 124 proof, but it doesn't drink 120. Like,
First sip hits it, but that's about it.
Yeah, but it is peach heavy.
Very much peach, yeah.
These are contrasting. This is a contrasting pairing. Everything else beforehand, like we're doing complementary stuff, but that's not this one.
No, and this one, on the nose, that's what's nice about this one. The nose and the sip are both the same, though, that peach syrup kind of thing going.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
And as you can see, if you can see possibly, this cigar has a semi-closed foot. So, again, you can toast it if you want to. I tend to just light it up because you get all that flavor of the wrapper.
Yep. Lighten up.
And we are today sitting out on the Final Third Cigarden. And this week we'll be finally getting all the furniture together and finishing up the last few things to be opened up here next weekend. So we're excited to be able to offer an outdoor space. We have so many great months in Indiana that you can sit outside. So We're glad to be able to offer this.
So right off the light for me, this is a lot of that black pepper. There's almost oversteeped black tea note in there.
A little bit, yeah.
I actually enjoy. It's not a harsh thing for me.
Well, it's very earthy. Has some of that kind of umami to it. But that black pepper shines, especially in the retrohale.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, really good cigar.
So smoke to sip right now for me is like peach tea and black pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
It,
And if you're not retrohaling, it's just the peach tea with a little bit of creaminess to it.
yeah. This is it's so good.
It is very good.
It's just as good as it was yesterday.
This has been one of our, well, we've had a lot of pairings we've really enjoyed. This one we really dug.
Yeah. I mean, really, they're two things that you wouldn't typically think goes well together, but in combination with one another, you end up with, well, spoilers. It's like peach tea all the way up and through till the second third, and then in the final third, it gets into some like peach pie notes, and it's delicious.
Peach pie a la mode.
Yeah. Oh, brought out a lot of the chocolatiness in this cigar.
Yeah, and the smoke coming in just kind of builds the heat on the brandy and pops that peach even stronger. So pops that peach. I wonder if that's a.
It doesn't sound good.
It didn't sound good. But
it's okay. I will not be judging you.
Are you looking it up on Urban Dictionary? See what
no, I've got to shut off my alarm. My brother's going into my house looking for some tools. So
breaking into your house.
Yeah.
So what's been new with you this week, man?
Oh man, not a whole lot. I don't know. Been kind of a busy week. Spent my weekend here at the shop like normal. So, just it's kind of a weird week here at the shop.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow week this week.
I think it's just because all the graduations and everything.
Yeah,
so.
Graduation, school's over, baseball. But we ended up with a good weekend, so that was nice.
Yep.
Got to see some new people, and it's always nice to get new people. And we've been getting new people in here pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exciting. I think once the patio is finally open next week, we're going to have a lot more people. We've already had a couple people come out and sit in the chairs. Isaiah put the two chairs together. I put the table together. He got the worst end of the deal.
I did. Sure. These came in 3 trillion pieces.
Yes. So we wanted to get this set up just to see how it's going to look out here, but also for us to use out here for the podcast.
I know. These chairs are kind of nice. Good on you, Lisa.
These are good, comfortable chairs. Yeah. Find myself wanting to lean back.
I'll just end up bringing a zero gravity chair out here.
Think about hanging a hammock right back over here. So we'll see.
Those posts will support you.
Mm-hmm.
At least they better. They're into the slab.
Yeah,
so.
They're down in. Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah.
This is our hurricane shelter, I think.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, man.
Those Indiana hurricanes are pretty tough.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty bad here.
Coming off of Geist Reservoir.
It's crazy. I love just watching Geist in the winter because part of it will freeze up. And then the geese over there, there'll be like thousands of them.
Yeah.
Just keeping a small hole open, which is just nutty to me. That's how they go, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had a customer come in last night, and they're actually not from – they just moved here from Chicago. He was asking me, he's like, well, how much snow do we get here? I said, well, last year I think we had 1 double-digit snow, and then that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
He's like, so you think anyone would buy my snowblower? I'm like, nah. I said, the problem with buying a snowblower is every time you buy one, it doesn't snow for 10 years. And I said, well, if you have a snowblower, don't worry about it. You'll never have to use it here. So that's kind of the rule in Indiana.
Yeah. I don't know. As a kid, every time it snowed, we used to go borrow my neighbor's snowblower. My brother and I would run around the neighborhood making money blowing people's driveways. That was the deal. As long as we blew his driveway out, we could borrow it for the day. So,
That's cool.
Hey,
It's a nice way to make a little bit of money.
sure was. You'd make a couple hundred in the day if you were quick enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we got a young kid that's mowing our yard at home. First time we've ever done that. And we still have time to be home doing it.
Yeah.
And he's doing that, so I'm pretty sure we're going to talk to him about doing the snow removal for the house whenever we have snow this year.
Yeah.
But sophomore in high school, trying to be an entrepreneur, I'm like, good on you, man.
There you go. Yeah. You got to make money somehow.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, that brandy is really, really good. It's just amazing how much peach is in this, and this is not a peach brandy.
Yeah, I mean, really, when I tasted it yesterday, I was like, Rob, I think my palate's off. Like, I'm just tasting peach. And he was like, well, here, let me try it. And he was like, no, there's definitely
It's peach.
And I don't think I've ever detected that in this, so it might just, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever had that experience where it's that peach.
I'm getting it for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
There are hints occasionally when you're sipping on it of that kind of a grape rind type note to it.
grape rind.
You know, the skin.
Yeah,
it's
the
this.
skin.
But it's just there's occasionally you get a little bit of that, but it seems like it just overpowers with the peach.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Weird in a good way.
Yeah, I've just never tasted that. Of course, this is pot distilled, grape brandy. Don't they do something special there with music and something?
I don't know about
this?
them. I don't know.
Okay, I thought I remembered Scott DeJong telling me.
We should probably do a little bit more show prep on the bottles, huh?
Well, on this one, normally I'm pretty good shooting off the hip.
know
with
you are.
whiskey, but this one not so much. So it's okay. It's a good bottle. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
As you can see, we're still just barely in the first third, and it's burning nice.
Yeah.
Mine has just a slight wave to it, but it's just a smooth wave. It's not.
I think a lot of that.
It's the wind right now.
The wind's blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a good way to slowly correct that or not let it happen anyways, when you're smoking it, rotate it in your mouth and also rotate it when you sit it on the ashtray.
Yep.
Excuse me. When that wind hits it, it wants to always push the flame or the cherry into the other side. So
we need some sponsorships, Rob. We need Stinky Ashtray to sponsor us, and we need Calibri.
Vissel.
Yeah, definitely Vissel. Hey, Vissel, we have a lot of your product.
Copper
Reach
and
out.
Kings.
I'm fine with that. It's good with me.
1502. We can do 1502.
Oh, to you.
Nice.
I just need a Crown Head sponsorship so I can keep smoking Mildias.
Those are so good.
Well, the limited edition it really might be my favorite cigar this year.
Yeah, definitely up there for me too.
You smoked a regular Mildias last night. How does that compare for you?
It's still really good, but that new one
Yeah.
is we're talking about the Marinitos
Yeah.
limited edition, and it's it's a special cigar.
Yeah.
It definitely should hit some lists this year.
I hope so.
I would
They
think
deserve
so.
it. Yeah.
I would think so.
Well, and the other new cigar we got in is the Le Carême by Crown Heads, the limited edition. So, guess if you're looking for that, or if you just want to try one, put one in the shop.
Yeah. Well, and this I guess when this releases, it'll be on the day of the event.
Yeah.
So if you are grabbing this right away on Friday, the 10th,
Yep.
we are going to be having Crowned Heads come in and do an event with us.
Yeah, 5 to 8 deals, merch, all of the normal cigar event stuff.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
plus some. Sounds like they kind of want to party. So
Yeah. We're going to be playing some music and letting Dave do his thing, and we'll figure out, what we're going to do. We may just sit back and drink and smoke like every other day.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think so. But no, it'll be a great event. Like I said, this will be coming out the day of the event, so might not be seen as well, but
Yeah.
I guess we could try to post it a day or so early.
Yeah. That is if I get the editing done. And if you get it downloaded and uploaded in time.
It just takes forever to upload.
I know,
My
man.
God. So, yeah, getting into the second third now. Just kind of getting there, really. It's the retro hell's kicked up. It's a red and black pepper now.
Yeah.
And really more so on the red pepper than the black right now.
Absolutely.
I'm getting a dark chocolatey note, this kind of a creamy marshmallow note, marshmallow note, marshmallow, and a little earth and leather now. All of it's pairing nicely. I'm not 100% sure on the age on these things. I know they're aged for a little while, but it just seems like all the flavors are married perfectly.
Yeah, they definitely are. With the pairing, it's still in that peach range. That marshmallow showing through, and there's a little bit of like orange zest or something showing through, or maybe like a candied orange peel.
Yeah, going from the smoke to sip, it's just, gosh, 124 proof. It doesn't taste like 124 proof. But what's nice right now is when you do the combo, it just kind of gives you that little heat on the tongue that just kind of lightens up, and it just seems to pull the peach flavor to the sides of the tongue and to the top.
Yeah,
which is kind of nice.
And the thing with this is like it's giving me that gentle Kentucky hug all the way down.
It is.
It's
yeah, I'm digging this a lot.
Absolutely. This is a fantastic whiskey. Or not really, whiskey.
No, brandy.
It's brandy.
But again, this is the bourbon lover's brandy right here.
Not that we needed that. Rob and I don't discriminate when it comes to spirits.
No. Except for gin. Maybe gin.
No, I like gin.
That's okay. You can be wrong.
Gin and Diet Dew?
No.
Yeah.
If it's a citrusy gin, I'm okay. If it's juniper, no. No, sorry. Trees aren't meant to be in your mouth.
You eat trees all the time.
I don't.
You know what cinnamon is?
So?
That's the bark off a tree.
I don't like cinnamon either. No, actually, I do. I'm kidding.
I was like, man, I don't know that we can be friends. Baking spices. Baking spices turn Rob off from his cigar. He doesn't like any complexity.
Boy, that would be a screwed up day, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Baking spices in 99% of the cigars, it seems like, anymore.
I know. And all the Aladino have that Corojo leaf, which is just all baking spices.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be done.
Yeah, this just continues to get better and better and better. That last puff, I'm starting to get a little bit more of the coffee, kind of a coffee note, dark roast coffee note.
Totally.
So, I mean, if you're looking for something, like I said, these are more contrasting. These flavors are total opposites.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something to pair that's going to be more complementary on these, this one with coffee might go pretty well.
I think it would.
I mean, if you want like dark and just wake you up in the morning, I could see that being a good pairing.
Yeah.
In the same way, if you like creamer in your coffee, it would be good too because you're getting more of you'll pull more creaminess out of this cigar as well.
100%.
Yeah. Man, the ice cream and peach pie sounds so good right now.
Yeah, we were hoping to get that, but no can do. It's all good.
No peach pie in our area.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So yeah, what we're really hoping to do, and it sounds funny, but we were going to do it, is bring a peach pie and ice cream in here and continue with the pairing with that too, because as weird as it sounds, it would have been magical.
It would have.
It would have been so good.
That, and you don't have to like twist Rob and I's arm to eat peach pie with ice cream.
No. Now it makes me want to go down here to Broadway and get a coconut cream pie and do that.
Hey, I'll do it again with you. Yeah, you don't have to tell me.
That may just be a party waiting to happen right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Rob and I are thinking about doing the pairing of a century soon. We're just wondering if anybody would actually do it along with us. So I suppose if this video gets 50 likes,
50 likes.
50,
We'll do it.
we'll do it.
Okay.
It's a Crazy Alice with milk.
Yeah.
That'll be our pairing.
That's for your chocolate and vanilla fans. Chocolate and milk, something like that.
I always think that that all of the Deadwood stuff is just cherry pipe tobacco.
I don't know. I can't smoke it, so it's going to make me gag, I think.
Not the milk.
Not the milk. Well, I don't like milk either. So it's going to have to be that frou-frou vanilla almond milk for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that you can make it through the cigar. So
I don't think I'll be able to make it through the cigar.
So 50 likes, and we'll do Crazy Alice with milk. And we will provide you legitimate tasting notes.
Yeah. And we'll even wear our new Hawaiian shirts coming in,
Absolutely.
which are absolutely stupid and insane.
I'll just end up making a pina colada. Those look like milk.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Pina colada and a Crazy Alice.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound as nice as
It doesn't.
milk and Crazy Alice.
Pina colada and the Marinitos again. I'm telling you, man.
That's just a good stick.
You gotta have coconuts.
It's just a good stick. Part of me, while I was sitting at church today, I was thinking, like, do I want to buy another box of those before he runs out?
We'll be out soon.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we only have maybe 2 boxes left. And that's a limited edition, so once they're gone, they're gone.
I know.
But the black gold that we're smoking today is always available. So.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Actually,
actually,
always very good.
It's always. Well, this is a cigar that we were in Myrtle Beach on vacation and went into a local shop, and they had a box of about 8 of these on their clearance rack. And it was this exact cigar, the Toro. So I was in there looking around, grabbed one of the cigars. So I've never had this before. I'll try it. And went back to the room, lit it up immediately. Went back that evening, picked up the rest of the box, and then I called and got a hold of 1502 and started working out a relationship with them, started bringing cigars in, because it was just one of those cigars I knew. I loved the construction, the flavor of the cigar, and in all honesty, their entire line, you know, their differences in flavor profile and strength, they all smoke great, and they're all really good. So
I mean, that XO is special.
It is special. 18-year age tobacco, and it's just, it's beautiful.
That's a celebration stick right there.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting into closer to put their own prices on there.
I think they're like 28 in our humidor.
Yeah, I think we've got them anywhere from
27
22 to 27 and a half or something like that.
But
they're
worth it.
Stick, yeah.
They are worth it.
But nothing like celebrating right now on the. Man, I'll tell you what, it's 85 degrees right now, and under this, with these fans going, it feels actually really nice.
It does. And I'm in pants and boots.
Pants and boots, and pants and boots, and pants and boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to end up posting this to the Pulpit Parishioners page, and they're going to give us all 50 likes that we need.
That's true. You could.
I'll say. And we'll reveal we'll take away the black box on Gator for you guys.
No. And we're back.
Did we already talk through second, third stuff? How
we did.
How long are you? Okay.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like you're further along than I am this time, Rob.
Well, you know.
You'll teach me how to smoke one of these days?
Smoke one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just smoking quick, old boy. Where you got? You got someplace to be? No,
just here, man.
Just here.
Let's see. It's 1 o'clock. I got 2 hours till the next hockey game starts.
You here all night?
No, just one game today.
Okay. Just one game. So.
Yeah, we're definitely halfway through the second, third. You're not any further than me, or I guess just a little bit shorter than me.
Yeah, you're bad. Okay. You're bad at this.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, we're into that second, third. A lot of the dark notes are coming up a little bit more, just because you're kind of in that middle part.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate, peach, coffee when you do the pairing together.
Yeah.
It's still smoking great. I definitely think for right now at least, the black pepper is hitting my tongue pretty hard on this.
Yeah,
which
it is.
normally just doing through the retrohale. But right now I'm getting a little bit more black pepper on the actual tongue.
Now that I'm thinking about this pairing and smoking this cigar, you know what we should have done? The black gold and a brisket.
Yeah?
It's like just that. It is big black pepper notes. So like when you find a black
and you're getting
pepper
that
brisket,
leathery kind of note that's similar to a steak. So I mean I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
Huh. We are gonna have to actually do some different pairings.
Yeah, we can.
Problem is though we don't sell the food pairings.
Yeah, we don't sell the food
consistently. So we are gonna be getting some food trucks and stuff out here, and got a few events coming up. So check out the events page. But
I'm
gonna have to update the events page. Just realized that by saying it out loud.
Yeah.
So
it's okay. If you've stopped in and you're on our email list, you should be getting the events to your email inbox.
Yeah.
So we've got Crown Heads on the 10th, which is around the release date of this video, so it's probably a little late if you're watching this.
Yeah.
But then we have the Father's Day stuff. Bring your father in, get 10% off your ticket.
Yeah.
Your entire ticket. We've got the Murcielago cases that they're a travel case.
Yeah, you're gonna get 10 Toros.
10 Toros
and a travel case for $89.99.
Yeah.
And you're saving about on that cigar. I think you're saving about almost $3. I think it's $3, $2 or $3 on each cigar, and you're getting a free case. And it's just a great deal.
It is a nice case too. I bought one just because I wanted the case. And the Murcielago is a great cigar.
Yeah.
Well,
we've sold a few, so we're running out on supplies. But that would be a great Father's Day gift. We're also going to do, if you want to come in and do a mix and match 5-pack sampler, we're going to be doing 10% off of those as well. Yeah. And we'll match it to whatever you want. If you want to all mild, all medium, all full, or if you just want a sample of
all flavored
of all of them going through it in one brand, maybe.
Yeah,
we can do all kinds of stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we're excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Father's Day weekend, I know Lisa's working on some other things to try to make it happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we do have the Chamber of Commerce coming out to do a ribbon cutting for the grand opening of this. And I'm not sure the date on that, so we'll have to get that out there once Lisa confirms the date.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be fantastic. Yeah, now that we have the Cigarden built, more people are stopping in just because they're seeing that something's going on. So
well, and if you drive by this area, and you've been driving by this area for years, going to work or whatever, this building has been a black and white building for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
People just drive by it and don't even pay attention. Even though our sign out by the road that's lit at night, it's got our logo and everything. It says what we are. Big sign in the window. But still, when you're driving to work, you don't pay attention. You're just kind of in a zone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're ever coming into town and you're trying to find us, we're dead center between Fortville and Pendleton on Highway 67, Highway 36. They're a combo here. Right across the street from the Ingalls Water Tower. You can see the Ingalls Water Tower from Pendleton and from Fortville.
Yeah.
So, if you're driving down here, literally straight across the street from there is us. So
yeah.
And you'll see the Cigarden when you pull up too. So
yeah,
it's going to continue to get the decoration going, all that stuff. Lisa's
Absolutely.
getting some flowers, planting a few things. So we're going to continue to make this as homey as we hope the inside is as well. So
yeah.
And nothing better than sitting outside smoking a cigar, drinking bourbon. And
especially when the weather's this nice. I think it's 80-some degrees out today.
It is, and it feels like low 70s.
And we're shaded under here now, and we have fans going. So you kind of can't beat it. You get the best of everything.
You do, yeah. Yeah, because, unless it's super humid, it's going to be nice being out here, period.
Oh, yeah.
So I know it's going to be hard. Lisa's going to be working inside, and we're going to be working out here.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's going to be difficult.
Yeah,
although we'll probably find her asleep in her little sling chair back here one day. I guarantee that'll happen too.
Sling chair. with her computer in her lap, opened on Amazon. Sorry, Lisa. You're not gonna watch this though.
Nah, probably not.
No, she'll never see it.
Probably not. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. That a lot of whiskeys or a lot of spirits that are high proof. After you've had a few sips, it kind of starts mellowing down, getting lighter.
Yeah.
This one's not. This one just continues to build, and the flavor just continues to progress. I mean, there's other fruit notes I'm getting in there right now, not just citrus and peach.
There's almost like an apricot note in there.
Yeah, that, and also like a berry note. I can't figure out what it is though, but not like a super sweet blackberry. But there's some kind of a berry note in there that's kind of nice.
I can see that.
Not sour berry, but
yeah,
it's actually really tasty. We got to get working on this bottle if we're going to kill this thing today.
I'm not killing it today. I got stuff to do.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Lisa would be so mad if we just killed an entire bottle.
She's got to know what inventory is first.
Oh, she doesn't?
I keep track of inventory.
Let's take it down.
Yeah. No, it'd probably be more the problem when she has to come and drive me home because I can't drive.
Yeah. We started our morning with this yesterday at the shop because that's kind of our routine is we'll test a pairing Saturday morning because your palate's best in the morning because it's fairly fresh. You haven't had much or anything to eat. If you're in Rob's case, I can't even leave the house without having something to eat. But
I eat it once a day pretty much. I did have more of those chicken wings last night.
Those chicken wings are good.
Yeah, Ale Emporium wings, boneless wings are fantastic.
Yeah.
So if Nick is watching this, Nick and Jeff both. They're probably really jealous because we had Ale Emporium wings and they didn't.
They love Ale Emporium.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Last time I went over there, I bought some and took them over to them.
Oh, okay.
And every time they're here, they got to get them now. So
that's crazy.
We had them down at Smoke Pit when they came down and did a show there, and they fell in love with them.
Yeah, I do like Ale Emporium.
I do too.
I always end up. I mean, their beer selection's fantastic, as far as that goes. You don't find a lot of places with anything craft other than a craft IPA on draft. So.
Yeah, I will say the one up here at Oleo Road has a lot better beer menu than the other one. Well, the one over in Castleton was always the best. I haven't been there in a long time.
I haven't been there.
The one in Greenwood had a little bit lower selection, but it could be that the selection they had was what their customer base wants, and that's what they're going to provide. The one up here and the one over in Castleton, at least used to, they would have kind of the funky new releases from all the breweries, and you'd always get some kind of special or limited that you're going to love.
A couple months ago, I was at the one on in Greenwood, and I had 2 different sours.
Mm-hmm.
I was just impressed that anybody carried a sour on draft around here.
Yeah. Have you ever had the one from Founders, Green Zebra? That's a good beer too.
Really?
Yeah.
I always write Founders off because they're kind of in the Sun King class for me, where it's like, are you craft? Are you not craft? Like,
they were more craft before they got bought. Once they got bought, they've kind of eliminated, at least in my opinion, the best beer ever made, CBS. And
Rob brought one of those for me, and it is so good.
So good.
Canadian breakfast stout.
Yep, finished in maple and bourbon barrels, and it is so good. I still have a few of my 2019 release. Last year they made them.
Yeah.
So good.
I meant to bring that Starlight. I guess it's bourbon finished maple syrup.
I got some of that.
Oh, okay.
I got some of that when we were down there the first time.
Cool.
And it's good.
Yeah, this one was in an ex-bullet barrel, and it's creamy. It's crazy creamy.
Huh. The one I had was really good too. Oh, no, you know what? I didn't have the maple. I got the honey.
The honey's good too.
Honey's good too. They do their own aging in the honey as well.
The problem is like honey at the house, I'll just normally put it in like tea or something like that. and then my tea tastes like bourbon.
Yeah.
I guess that's not an issue.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. You just get
And then Jesus turned the tea into bourbon. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
That's right.
That's good.
I just want to slow down the cigar because it's so deep and rich.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge earthy cigar guy. Like the one of the is it the Alma Fuerte from Valencia?
Alma Fuerte.
That one's super earthy.
It is.
And I get it for those that like it because they're great cigars.
Yeah.
I just don't like the flavor in it. But this one here, just enough earth where you know it's there, and then the black pepper pops.
Yeah.
The dark chocolatey note's still there. San Andreas Maduro wrapper. I'm sorry, not San Andreas. It's a sun-grown San Andreas Maduro wrapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Such a great stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're local, you need to just come in and try some of the 1502 line.
Absolutely.
I don't
yeah.
think I've seen them at any other shop in the area.
No, I know that they've been trying to find some reps. So again, if someone's out there looking for, that's definitely knowledgeable in cigars and looking for a rep job, I don't know if they've hired anybody yet. I haven't talked to them in a few weeks, but they may be looking for someone in our area. And they're great cigars. I mean, every one of them I've had of theirs has been great. Even their little test blends that they've sent me to try were really good. And that's something else. Enrique's an amazing blender and a great brand owner, Soul. She kind of runs a lot of stuff in the office and takes care of orders and stuff like that. She's awesome. It's just another one of those brands that I'm excited to partner with because, I really like what they're doing. I like that bottom line is they have to come down with a good product.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. There's a lot of great people in this industry that I really care about, and some of them have amazing causes I care about. But
not all of them
cigars have
great,
to be good, otherwise they won't sell. We had a few brands down at the smoke pit that we brought in, and it was mainly because we really, really appreciated what they were doing. The money they were giving away, the programs they supported, all that stuff. But bottom line, it comes down to, and as ugly as it sounds, if you own a shop, you have to have stuff that sells. Otherwise, you're just putting product on the shelf for no reason.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. There's a lot of great new brands coming out. We've got 3 or 4 new brands that are going to be coming into the humidor probably within the next month, and I can't wait to bring them in. I think they're gonna hit home runs here.
I think so.
But yeah, it is what it is. There's so many great brands out there, but as many great brands as there are, there's other ones that, not that they're bad, they're just maybe not what we want. So
yeah, like I'll tell people is we don't have a large enough humidor to have stuff in there that we're not excited about.
Right. Well, and that's the way it is in any shop. If you're a shop that actually goes in the humidor, gets to know your customer base and their palate, and wants to offer them cigars and things to try, if that's who you are as a shop owner, it's got to be something you enjoy.
Yeah.
And just like in here, we've said this before, and we're kind of joking with guys about this. It's more for fun, but in all honesty, we have 11 Lanceros in our humidor, and they sell great here.
Yeah.
And I understand that the reason why is because we love Lanceros.
I'll smoke a Lancero all day long.
And luckily, a lot of the guys that come in here trust our palates, trust what we're going to offer them.
Yep.
And as soon as they try them, they realize, oh, wow, I've never tried these because they were so small. And then they smoke them and realize the flavor on them is insane.
Yeah.
And again, they're harder to roll, so the construction has to be spot on. And if the construction's not, we're not going to bring the Lanceros in. But the ones we do have smoke amazing.
They do. Yeah.
Amazing. So, again, every shop's going to be a little different based on the people that work there, what they like to smoke. Obviously, someone comes in, half the people come in and say, well, what's your favorite cigar? For me, that changes every day in a lot of ways. But, that's one of the reasons why we sell a ton of Aladino Cameroon, because we love Aladino Cameroon.
Yeah.
of all the cigars that they make.
I
but
mean,
I smoke a lot of the
Aladino Cameroon is an extremely approachable cigar
for
but
anybody.
Even it packs enough flavor that anybody can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I am not really one. If it's a good Connecticut, it's a good Connecticut, whatever.
Right.
Like, but in the mild range, I'm typically not smoking that. But the Cameroon's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
It just packs enough flavor that it's fantastic.
Well, and you get a lot of cigars that say, people will say this is a full-bodied cigar, and they might be meaning it's a stronger cigar. They might be meaning it's all the flavor. Really, there's two words you use. You got body and strength. The body for me is more, the depth of the smoke, the flavor profile of the smoke, all the consistent or the complexity and all that in the cigar. That's the body. Mm-hmm. The strength is based on the nicotine strength, how it's going to hit you when you're smoking it. The Cameroon is a mild to medium strength cigar, but I'd say it's more of a medium to full body on the flavor.
Yeah.
Because anyone's going to get flavor out of it, no one's going to get a buzz on it.
Yeah.
So
I think Aladino needs to make a Corojo Reserva Lancero.
I think it'll be awesome. I would say it might be a little harder to do because the leaves are the high priming, so a little thicker
Thin.
leaves.
Oh, thicker.
So you might have a harder time keeping it combusted properly. That may be why they haven't done it. But that original Corojo Lancero is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But again, back to the black gold. This thing, just getting into the final third right now. Dark chocolate and coffee notes are still there.
Yeah, the marshmallow's still going on.
Yeah.
Baking spices. It's ramped up the pepper on the retro ale, but there's also cedar there now.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's one of those things where before, wow, there you go. Woo.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Before, when you did the retro, it was like the immediate pepper. This time, you get it now. It's just like the cedar comes out. You go, oh, the pepper's gone. Then all of a sudden, about 8-10 seconds later, the pepper hits you. You're like, there it is.
There it is.
And that's kind of cool. Be interesting to find out why it does it that way. It could just be your senses are trying to pick up on multiple flavors, and that's the first flavor.
It seems like as we've done these pairings, the higher proof alcohols we've done them with have done that. Like, they've calmed down some of the pepper on the retro ale, and then it'll build on the retro ale, which is a fantastic experience, and it's not really something that you commonly get with a cigar.
No, and then going from smoking to sipping again, I mean, all the peach. I mean, it's just an adult high proof peach cobbler, man.
Yeah,
with ice cream. It's so good. Oh man, that is so good. Yeah, and again, every week we're doing this. We're doing this. It's kind of fun. We're doing it for fun.
Yeah.
We're also doing it for the podcast, for the Pulpit Boys podcast, but we're also doing this as a pairing you can try in the shop, and we give a discount. Usually it's 10% off the pairing, which in some cases that can be $5-6 depending on what it is. Sometimes
we've never had
I guess we haven't done
never
that.
been 5-6, but
No, I guess it hasn't yet.
we would have.
It will get to that because we have a couple of pairings that we can do that would be nice to get that $50 price point, something special.
Be you trying to do like a Sweetens Cove with something? Johnny Walker Blue?
No,
with
Johnny
dog
Walker
crap?
Blue with with a Gurkha.
With a Gurkha ghost?
Gurkha Ghost and Johnny Walker Blue.
Oh my
Brought
gosh.
to you by somebody else. No, but it would be nice to do one with a scotch or one of the tequilas, like the Cincoro tequila. The sweetness in that thing would go pretty amazing with a lot of cigars.
Yeah.
And again, that's a higher dollar bottle.
I kind of just want to run the knuckle sandwich in the Santo or Santo, which are both Guy Fieri's.
Which we will be doing that pairing. And actually, maybe
is it a good pairing?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah,
I think
we'll find out
next week.
Okay.
We can grab because the knuckle sandwich from Espinosa. If you don't know much about it, Guy Fieri and Eric Espinosa collaboration.
It's delicious.
It's both of them are.
Yeah.
The Habano is going to be more in your medium strength range with a ton of the baking spice flavors. And then you've got the Maduro that's dark and rich and full-bodied and full strength.
Yeah.
And, got all the peppers.
It does.
It really makes sense, too, when you start smoking them and you really start thinking about them, the amount of the flavor notes that you get out of them. I mean,
takes you straight to Flavortown.
Flavortown, baby. I mean, hey, it says around the back of the box.
Does it?
Made in Flavortown.
Made in Flavortown.
Yep.
I believe that. Here's
But
the deal.
that's one thing I like about this celebrity cigar. You get a lot of celebrity cigars or celebrity liquors that they're putting their name on it just because it's the cool thing to do. Mm-hmm. We all know who those people are that have done that. But this one guy has a passion for cigars. He has a passion. I shouldn't say that. He has a passion for flavor.
He does.
And anything that has anything to do with flavor, he's wanting to be a part of. He's got his own tequila line with Sammy Hagar. He's got his own cigar line now with Espinosa. Of course, he does all the food and all the shows. And he's got a really good palate. And he kind of he did a little video for us when we first had his Cigars Near had an event, which, by the way, we were the first one he ever did. Just so
really?
You know. Yep. Little old Ingalls, Indiana, baby.
Little old Ingalls, Indiana.
Right.
Well,
But
we got it going on over here.
Yeah, we got it going on. Yeah. But he, when he talks about it, he's talking about this is not just a pet project for him. This is something he loves. He wants to be a part of.
Yeah.
He wants to be a part of blending the cigars, branding the cigars, everything. Like, that's the kind of guy, when you have a passion for something, it makes it a whole lot more desirable for other people to want to see your passion. If you're doing it just for a business, I get it. Some people do. You got to make money. But
there's a lot of
passion. There's something different.
I mean, there's a whole lot of people entering the whiskey scene right now, and especially bourbon, it just as an investment. And it does not, like, you can taste when it was just somebody's investment.
You can.
It like, most of it is fine.
We went to one of those events here recently.
Yeah, we did.
Don't say the name.
I'm not. And the product wasn't bad. It just wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything. I don't know. You can taste when somebody's put passion behind their product and they love what they do. There's just a lot of people with money getting into the whiskey scene or just the spirit scene in general right now. And it's you can taste when it's just like, oh yeah, I'll invest in this.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. Usually the way it happens, especially in liquor, is you've got the guys that have been making moonshine or they've been making beer.
Yeah.
And all their buddies are like, dude, you need to sell this. It's that great. And then they try it with other people and they love it. And then you're like, maybe I can make a run at this.
That's how Alan Bishop at Spirits of French Lick was.
Yeah.
His wife told him one day, you got to find a way to do this legally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in all honesty, that's kind of the way Old 55 was, too. I mean, he's a farmer, and he distills amazing product. And, I think it was just his way of, continuing the craft he was passionate about. And now let's start distilling product. And
absolutely.
And we got several new places coming around. We've got one down the road here, about 7 minutes from our place here, Moondrops Distillery.
Yeah.
Can't wait for their whiskeys to come out. Right now, like every distillery in the world, this is not a slam in any way. They're sourcing product right now, but you can't open up day one and have a 4-year-old bourbon.
I mean, you can't pee out 4-year-old bourbon.
No.
You just
so
can't.
I mean, it makes sense why you source to get that first thing. But again, they're going to have a really cool spot, and I think it's going to be a great draw. But it all comes back down to is the product good? And I can't wait to see what they come up with. They'll be opening up here in a few months, and
we need to stop by there and taste their white dog, see what they're working with.
We could. They might be in there today. Maybe we can stop by there later.
I didn't see any cars out there.
No.
I drove past.
Maybe do that on a Monday or
yeah, that'd be a blast. They write you,
maybe come in a little early. We can go over there.
That's fine. I mean, they already write you letters.
I can reach out to Mark and just see if there's a time where we can meet him over there and just, that way you can get a tour of the place. I got a tour where they were first kind of getting it going.
I mean, the other thing is I want to support them as much as I can. So if I
Same.
know their story, it makes it a lot easier to sell a product.
Yeah, and that's the thing. As many good little distilleries you find, there's that many that aren't so good.
Yes.
And you know, there's a couple in this region that I know are not. You know, people don't like their whiskey. Period. But they do a really nice job on cocktails and other things. So that's kind of cool too. If you're a distillery that wants to get more involved with the cocktail scene, you know, hire a couple mixologists and just kill it. And there's a couple of them
Absolutely.
around here that do that. That you don't want to buy their bourbon or their whiskey and just sip on it. As you can see, we're out here on the cigar and
Yeah.
listening to the beautiful sounds of motorcycles going by.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am impressed though. We haven't had a train go by yet. Not
You just jinxed it.
shit. There's no wood. That's
There's
not
no-
real wood.
I don't think so.
Dang it. Oh well. Well, maybe you'll get a chance to hear the train then, since I said it now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we are getting close to the end on this one.
we are. Well, and that's something else too. You know, like we're trying to do this for fun. We're trying to do this to kind of educate people a little bit on cigars, liquor, whatever else. But I mean, in all honesty, this is kind of what we love to do: is sit around, smoke cigars, drink, and
It is.
talk about how they work together. And the more that we can share with other people, and if someone finds something they love together, that's the goal here.
Absolutely.
But in all honesty, if there's something that you guys would love to see us talk about, or you have some questions about cigars or about bourbon or something like that, you know, hit us up. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be fun to be able to interact with you guys that are listening to this. I know, obviously, we haven't been promoting it very hard. Maybe we'll start promoting it a little bit more to get people out there, but it's really not for us to try to blow up some kind of a channel. It's more of something we get a nerd out on something for a little while.
Rob and I got
relax.
plenty other things going on.
Yeah.
We don't have time to manage YouTube.
Yeah, you're planning the wedding, right?
What wedding?
Yours. Aren't you planning that now?
I'm not planning my
Oh.
wedding. Heck no. Ooh.
She listened to this yet?
No.
Okay.
Nah, she wouldn't even search you on YouTube and
Good.
mess up her algorithm.
It probably would. You're right. Holy cow, can you imagine?
Yeah. Go from no cigar content to
All
all
cigar
cigar
content.
content. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like every time we sit in the lounge and anybody brings up any kind of funky thing, the next thing you do, you get on Facebook and all the ads are that thing. Every freaking
But
time.
they're not listening.
No.
No. They would not do that.
No.
Actually, it's gotten a lot better with iPhone security and all the, like, where you download a new app and you have to click Ask App Not to Track.
Yeah.
So,
That is nice.
I think so. +1 for the Apple ecosystem. I'm going to keep living
like
in it as
Apple.
long as I can.
Same here, man. Best computer I've ever owned. Actually, I've owned two, and those have been over probably 20-year period,
Yeah.
15-year period.
Yep.
This one I got now is a couple years old, and the one I had before that was 12, 13 years old.
I mean, my computer it still rocks. It's just some of my softwares aren't supporting it anymore.
Yeah.
And that's it. I got
And
to,
that's the thing is that's no matter what computer you have.
yeah. They're just like, hey, we're not going to support your graphics processor anymore. Like,
Thanks.
why not?
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks. You want to do a call in to ask the boys?
Ask the boys.
Ask the
I
boys?
don't have a number for a call and ask the boys.
No. We'll just call into their line and give them something stupid to work with.
There you go. We could do that. Well, you gotta get your phone out. I can't.
Okay.
Because mine's
What are
up
we
there.
asking them?
I don't know. I don't even know what to ask.
I think I got it. No, I don't even have it saved in my phone.
Mm.
Never mind.
Oh well.
They're lame.
Yeah, I'm getting well into the final third now, and
Yeah.
getting a lot more of that smoked cedar and
Oh my gosh, it's peach pie.
it's that the pie crust note in there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh, Oh my gosh, going from the cigar back to the brandy,
Yum.
it's almost a peach ring now. The sugar sweet peach rings.
Okay, I can see that. I'm not a big fan of those, but
My mom used to love those things.
my uncle used to dip and eat peach rings. That was his thing. Just a lip.
Dip 'em in what?
No, a full lip of chaw.
Oh.
And he'd be eating peach rings.
Oh no.
That was just what he
Oh.
did. So I have never eaten very many peach rings.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just associate it with that.
Yeah, I used to dip when I was younger, and I just thinking about it now kind of makes me kind of nauseous.
You know, that's the one form of tobacco I don't think I've ever tried.
I've never tried cigarettes either.
I can't say the same.
Yeah, my folks smoked growing up, and it was one of those things that, back in the 70s and 80s, it didn't really matter. Roll the windows up all the way and smoke the kids out. But I never.
So
had an
that's why
interest
you're
in
so
that.
messed up.
Might be.
Might be.
Might be.
Roll the windows up and smoke the kids out. That's funny. How could you even see when you're driving, man?
I know. I might have been exaggerating just a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
It was a tad. That was when they still put ashtrays in the cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you have to special order an ashtray.
Stinky.
I got a stinky in my car.
Me too. That thing works
Those
great.
things are great. That is one of the
Combined
best
with-
car ashtrays out there.
Combined with whiff out,
Oh, yeah.
you're smoking in your car.
Yeah, you can't even tell that you've been smoking in your car.
And as long as you don't leave ash sitting around outside of the ashtray, like you won't even smell it in your car.
No, because you can close the cap,
Yeah.
and there's actually, when you open it up, it's got that the stinky lip here. You can put your cigar in a little, light metal gauge straps that'll hold it in place. But as soon as you're done, close it up, and it contains all the smell of the ash.
It does.
The whiff out already kills the smell of the ash.
Yeah.
So, see, you're learning all kinds of stuff.
Learning all
today.
kinds of stuff.
Nice.
This is one of our most random episodes yet,
It is.
I think.
It is. Kind of reminds you of a cigar pulpit podcast.
Yeah, well, at least we're not talking about the skin on your butt.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same as your lips.
I don't think so.
Unless you're in that movie, The Human Centipede, then you got a little attachment going there with the butt and the lips.
I have not seen that.
Don't look it up and don't watch it.
Okay. I didn't plan
It's
to.
absolutely disgusting. Oh, that's making me feel gross right now just thinking about it.
You need to go take a shower.
So what shows do you like watching?
What shows do I like watching?
Yeah.
Well, I just finished Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix.
Mhm.
That's a fantastic show.
All right.
No.
That's who's in that, isn't he?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's not Owen Wilson.
No, that's Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, yeah. It's not him.
Yeah, it is. No.
And the Lincoln Lawyer, no.
Oh, come on.
It's not.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's not him.
Get the riveting radio going and look it up. Lincoln Lawyer, Matthew McConaughey.
The Lincoln Lawyer, dude.
I know.
No, it's a new...
It's a movie.
No, it's a new... There's a new Netflix show.
Oh, The Lincoln Lawyer was a movie.
Yeah.
McConaughey was in that.
Yes, but this is...
Okay. All right.
So,
I thought you were talking about the movie.
nope.
Oh, okay.
You should watch
Is it
it.
the
though.
same story, but just kind of extended out to a series?
I don't know.
Huh.
It's just about a lawyer.
Drives a Lincoln, pretty much lives in it?
Pretty much lives in it.
Okay, it's the same thing. Just
You should watch it,
series
though.
about it. I will.
Yeah.
So, are you a Stranger Things fan?
I have not been. I have caught episodes with friends, but I have not watched it all the way through.
I've watched it all the way through, and just finished this last season or
good?
the mid season. They're doing like half season and half season.
Yeah.
Actually, it is. Lisa didn't want to watch this season because it's pretty dark.
I heard
Way
that
darker
about
than
it.
what the original ones were, but
Did you watch
Still good.
Our Father on Netflix? You know what
think
that
so.
one's about? So I think it's a fairly recent Netflix documentary, and it's about a doctor here in Indianapolis, and he basically, I think it's IVF. I don't know. Basically, he was using his sperm to impregnate a ton of women.
Actually, that was in a small town northeast of here.
They said Indianapolis the whole time on the show.
I think it's just because you don't want to call out a small town.
Yeah. So, and it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
they get, like, there were so many of his half kids on the thing, and they all found each other. And the worst part about it is it's not against the law.
How is that not against the law?
There just isn't a law that.
I think he went to prison.
He went to prison, but it was because he lied to somebody in government, and that's what they got him over, because they were like, what he did was wrong. Like, definitely what he did was wrong.
And they got a show about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's like a couple hours long, and you should definitely have a pour while you're watching it.
It's one of those ones where you just want to get pissed off the entire time you're watching it.
Yeah. So it's just crazy to be like, most of these kids are within a 25-mile radius of Indianapolis.
Well, I mean,
I was really just waiting the entire time in the movie for somebody to show up as a couple that are both his half kids.
Oh.
You know?
Oh.
Like, one of the ladies in there, she, like, but it was because all of, like, the 23andMe tests and all that stuff. That's how everybody found out about it.
Yeah.
One lady there, she, her kids were on a soccer team, and the soccer coach's wife was her half-sister after she took a 23andMe test. It's crazy, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and dude was an elder at his church, and, like, tried to keep the ladies quiet by using scripture and all this stuff, and it's messed up.
That
It's
is
all
so messed up.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should watch it, though.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll watch it. Maybe.
No, you should.
Netflix?
Netflix.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I've been watching. Now I'm watching the Ultimate Bry Masters. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
So Bry is like a open fire cooking.
Yeah.
And it's all South African. I don't know how these things get recommended to me, but it's pretty cool just to watch these people.
Because you keep watching them.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've worked my way through all the Netflix cooking shows just because I find cooking shows extremely relaxing.
Have you ever seen that one that they call Is This Cake?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
It's so good.
Some of those guys are
Some of
really
them are
at
good,
their
but
craft.
other times you're like, I can see that's cake.
Yeah.
That is definitely cake. Y'all messed that
Yeah,
up.
the bowling pin one was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so basically what they do is they'll have like 5 objects on that all look the same on stage, and one of them is a cake. The rest of them are what the object was. One was a bowling pin, and it was pretty obvious.
I thought it was pretty cheap in that show that they could, like, add fondant to a burger that was a real burger, but
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
what, y'all aren't good enough to actually make that look like cake?
Right.
What the heck? But
Come on, people.
Come on. I'm getting low on this.
Says the 2 fat guys that want to sit here and eat a bunch of cake. And
I'm not a huge fan of cake.
I like cake.
Yeah,
I like cake.
I'm sure you do.
I like coconut cream pie better.
Yeah, I would take a pie over cake any day of the week.
I want pie right now.
You just
Well, we are getting close to the end of the final third here.
Yep.
Any changes for you?
Not really. It's just kind of kicking up strength on the retrohale.
Yeah.
And it's still peach pie with the pairing. So.
Yeah. And I'm getting a lot more leather coffee
Yeah.
and the black pepper.
Yeah, that coffee is showing through. That is showing up there. But yeah, well, I suppose if you want to try this out, come into final third.
Yeah.
Or if you're not local, call up final third. We can get you some of these cigars. We do mail order.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure this is fairly readily available.
I'm sure if you're in Indiana or Kentucky,
You shouldn't have a problem.
should not.
I mean, it's produced in Louisville,
Yeah.
so I'm sure you can find it. And it's, man, I'm getting the hiccups now.
Yeah. You
Must
drank
be
too
working.
much?
Must be working. But I mean, it's like I said, it's the bourbon lovers brandy,
It really is.
and honestly, we had a couple of brandies down at Starlight, and they're not near as high proof, are they?
No.
Even their reserve one,
No, they make brandies for brandy people.
which typically doesn't want high proof. Yeah. But this one is absolutely great. So,
Yep.
well, is that enough for the cause today?
Sounds like enough to me.
Cool. Well, again, I'm Rob here at Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge. You can follow me on Instagram at Final Third Cigar, or go to the website finalthirdcigar.com. You can subscribe to the channel there. You can also see the YouTube channel and events page, all that stuff out there. I'll be updating the events page hopefully here in the next couple of days to get that up to date. But
Yep.
yeah, so you can follow us out there.
And I'm Isaiah. You can find me on Instagram at the Whiskey Pastor.
Yeah, so thanks a lot, guys. Come out and try it. Again, we got some events coming up. We've got specials coming up. So
Yeah.
stay in touch with us, and we will definitely see you next week.
Hey,
Cheers.
cheers.